Yo, I may cuss, but I don't curse. Let's get that situated first. Bars. We're here for the Gemini energy. Gemini, let's get to it. It's going to be a 3-card draw. I ain't going to hold you long. Pause, because that's wild work. But, yeah, that part. There goes the cards. 3-card draws. 3 cards. Taking them. We have... Okay, first out is the Hermit. No, it's 2 of Wands in reverse. Excuse me. What the fuck? 2 of Wands in reverse. I don't... Look, I'm trying to show the cards, but the sun is sunning, y'all. Next card is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the last card is the Death in reverse. Death in reverse. Okay, this is a downing reading. Cross watchers, you're included. You're welcome here as well, because I feel like this could apply to some areas in people's chart as well. There is a indecisiveness being felt right now, because I feel like it got something to do with career. Like, I truly feel that strongly, that there's an indecisiveness, to make a move because of failed negotiations. Now, again, I think the astrology is heavy in every tarot read that I'm doing lately. I'm trying to listen. It's probably all of the time, but I guess, I don't know, for tarot audience sake, I don't always talk about the astrology. However, again, I must. I feel like these failed negotiations are coming from signs of the times, with South Node being in Libra, so things are sketchy on the relationship front because of that, or there's less emphasis on relationships because of that. So, and this is, it's very challenging to judge, like to be analytical and critique it, because I feel like you may be onto something. I feel stagnation. This is something to consider, that there will be stagnation and an inability to move forward with this Death card in reverse. You may have to depend on something or I feel more like something more, or even someone. It could be someone. And outright, I'm guessing, right? I'm assuming, I am, that someone might hear that, you're not supposed to be dependent on nobody or no one or nothing. Be independent, But the card is the card, right? It's here to say that it's something to consider, that you may be unable to move forward in a direction in a certain type of way because you need to be dependent on others. So this could also be a sign of the time. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I say a sign of the time because of the North Node and the South Node in Libra and the North Node in Aries. Fucking refrigerator. All right, I'm gonna unplug that. Next reading, I got that. But look, right? Because I feel like you're in a situation right now where you feel like if the people, let's say you want to partner up with someone, right? Or a company, they may be greedy. I feel like they're greedy. It ain't no maybe. They're greedy. They want the largest profits possible, I'm seeing. And not for nothing, you see how they underpay people. And you could be one of those people that they trying to lowball for something that y'all are going to do together, whether it's a collab or they're a channel company that you work with, or you're trying to get in a joint venture with them. And you're not feeling that. In return, that is making you uninspired, though, I'm feeling as well. And this is what I'm sensing. A lot of energy or emphasis is being put on North Node and Aries, of course, right? So it's like, I'm going to do it myself then. I'm going to do this on myself. I'm going to do this by myself. I'm going to do this on my own, which is true. You probably should. However, when it comes to certain things, which I feel revolves around this career change or this indecisiveness, that's the reason you're being indecisive. It's because it takes more people to do what you got going on. It takes more people to expand and bring the bigger picture in. I'm not saying you can't do tons of stuff on your own. No, as a matter of fact, you're going to find out for real and up until 2025 how much you are truly capable of doing on your own. However, just think about it. North Node will be transit in Pisces soon. That's everything everywhere at once. Like the movie, you seen that? Great flick. I feel like this for my life a lot of the times, every day, damn near. But anyway, I digressed. Once you reach that point, it's going to take people. So it's a conundrum because you're in such a heavy emphasis of singularity energy right now that it's like, well, you're just going to fall into the North Node in Pisces then, and then have to go swimming to look for the current that takes you and leads you to those people that you need. It's like you may not necessarily have them during the rest of this transit. So what happens here is you pump the brakes on what it is that you want to do that is more expanding, or that basically that takes more people to do it. You get what I'm saying? And it's going to be either you or the other party who is going to be hasty about linking up and doing something. So this is how you can identify whether you have to check yourself for saying, look, I know what the transit is right now and everything. And I know, the prices may be like this and the stocks may be like this, but I feel we should do this now anyway. You know what I mean? If it's you, you'll know it's you, because you're going to want to override and jump into that right now. If it's them, you're going to know that it's them. And I feel like whichever party is carrying that behavior is the one who has the greed in mind. Oh, I'm going to kill him because I want to charge him 8 times the, you know what I mean? You're going to pull matter of fact, I ain't going to mention their name. We ain't doing that. But you're going to pull one of those, or they're going to pull one of those, or try to. And then you can't see it right now. You won't see it right now. This time right now, I'm feeling Gemini is about discernment. The brakes are being pumped right now because there's another factor that's missing here, and I think it's resisting the change. It may be a change in people that you deal with in general, and you may be no, that's not it. It's something deeper than that. Pluto, where's Pluto? Pluto's in Aquarius, right? It's in retrograde though. It's going back to Capricorn. With it going back to Capricorn, although we was all excited, well, majority I would say, from what I've observed and people I've interacted with, people were psyched and geeked about Pluto in Aquarius because it offsets and triggers this freedom, this power and freedom. But with it going back in Capricorn, it's like we got to go back to resisting the change. I'm picking up heavy on going from CDs to the cloud, right? That transition was like, yo, boy, I'm so used to copping my CDs, even if it's from the bootleg, man, like wherever. I don't know why I had to say that, but wherever you got your joints from, right? And then all of a sudden we go into a cloud. And not only that, there's a lot of loss in money and revenues and stuff when it comes to that as well. That probably means something significantly to some of y'all. Y'all might be into music, film. And it's like something is saying to go back there. But I feel like it's for a positive reason. Like I said, dependency, right? Let's say you got to feed more people, even if it's just your family. You like, yo, I'm going back to selling CDs. I know mad people right now that have bought crazy vinyls and record players and CD players and all. Like I know people who collect vintage and they'll pay the premium price for that and all of that. So it's like, it's something like that. Pluto in retrograde is going to show you something like that. So don't misjudge resistance to change and being dependent. It's just like you got to look. I'm feeling look at how Pluto transits Capricorn when you make the discernments of who you would want to align with, or who you should align with. There's something there, yo. There's something there. Come back and tell me too when you find out. I'm out.